Whenever people talk about the Medellín Cartel, the first name that comes to mind is Pablo Escobar. However, the real mastermind behind the empire was Gustavo Gaviria. He was not just Pablo's cousin, but also his most trusted partner and the financial architect of the cartel. If Pablo was the face of terror and violence, Gustavo was the mind behind the operation, a sharp businessman and strategist. He built the financial and logistical structure that ensured a constant flow of cocaine to the US and Europe. But just as quickly as he built the empire, it crumbled just as fast. From childhood to the world of crime, Gustavo and Pablo grew up on the streets of Medellín with a singular dream: to become rich, no matter the path. In the early 1970s, as the cocaine trade in Colombia surged, they saw an opportunity. Unlike Pablo, who relied on fear and brutality, Gustavo was the one who kept the business running smoothly. He convinced Pablo that with the right strategy, the Medellín Cartel could become the most powerful drug syndicate in the world. The hidden mastermind of the Medellín Cartel. Gustavo always stayed in the shadows. While Pablo became a feared and infamous figure, Gustavo focused on managing the cartel's operations and financial empire. He ensured that the drug trade remained uninterrupted, setting up global networks and laundering billions of dollars. His ability to keep law enforcement at bay through bribes and corruption allowed the cartel to expand beyond anyone's imagination. Under his management, the Medellín Cartel evolved from a criminal organization into a multi-billion-dollar empire. The death of Gustavo Gaviria. By the late 1980s, the Colombian government and the US had launched an all-out war against the Medellín Cartel. The pressure intensified in 1990 when vigilante groups, including Los Pepes, actively began targeting Pablo and his inner circle. On August 11, 1990, police launched a raid in Medellín, surrounding Gustavo. According to official reports, he was killed in a shootout, but insiders claim he was captured alive and tortured before being executed. Even in his final moments, Gustavo never betrayed Pablo's location. His loyalty remained unshaken, and perhaps that was the reason he was eliminated. Pablo's descent into madness. Gustavo's death was more than just the loss of a man. It was the breaking point of the Medellín Cartel. He was the only one who could control Pablo's impulsive nature and advise him to make calculated decisions. Without him, Pablo became reckless, launching a violent war against the government, police, and his enemies. Colombia plunged into chaos as bombings, assassinations, and massacres escalated. What was once a well-structured drug empire turned into a tool for Pablo's personal revenge. His paranoia increased, and with every rash decision, the cartel weakened from within. The fall of an empire. After Gustavo's death, the Medellín Cartel began to collapse. Pablo's power declined, and his own men started betraying him. On December 2, 1993, after years on the run, he was finally tracked down and killed in a shootout. With his death, the Medellín Cartel ceased to exist. The legacy of Gustavo Gaviria. Gustavo's story serves as a harsh reminder that power and wealth gained through crime are never permanent. No matter how vast an empire is, its downfall is inevitable. He built an empire worth billions, yet in the end, he died in the very underworld he helped create. Today, Medellín has moved past its dark past, but Gustavo's story remains a lesson. No empire built on blood and crime can stand forever.